we gonna talk about raggedy ass MLGW. This is like the
My,
second time in wait, 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
they so raggedy, man.
What the hell going on? Our city is trash when it comes to the power lines, man.
And got the money to go
Got the
underground,
money.
just
I
won't do
know
it.
they. I know they got the money. Shit, cause they don't have no problem taking $300 from me every month. You know what I'm saying?
Look, and they need
What
to
we
get
gonna
this
do?
to trim these trees because that's one of the major things that's happening. The trees fall on the power lines.
Exactly.
I had to
It's
pull over.
like,
I thought little Jesus, baby Jesus was coming to get me.
man, ain't that the worst feeling? That's the scariest feeling in the world, man.
Man, I pulled over.
Yeah, you got to.
I did because the street I was going down, damn tree in the middle across the whole doggone street.
Shit, crazy, man. It's like the big bad wolf just like
That's exactly
blows a little rain, a little wind, and everything just falls apart, man.
that's what happened.
You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I guess I can say I can't complain too much because rarely ever has I can't remember my 10 years living over here with the lights being off
Yeah.
anytime during a storm. They may flicker, a little bit, but for the most part, they pretty strong, man. But that Wi-Fi, just like that, every time the rain comes, that Wi-Fi through. You hear me?
Yeah, that Wi-Fi gonna be gone.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So that's the reason why we're recording right now as opposed to going live because, man, I was ready. That's just like the devil, knowing that you prepared, knowing that you're gonna have a great show. You
Yeah.
got so many topics to get into, and the devil gonna be like an hour before the show. Man, let me drop a little rain on them. Throw a little shade on them, try to
He said,
ruin the show. But
he
devil,
said, he said,
say devil, get
not
behind
today,
me.
not today.
Not today, man. Definitely, man. And what in the devil is going on with CARLEE Russell? Can somebody please tell me what the hell going on? All right, so if y'all don't know the story, man, it became national news so quick, which is surprising in itself, which due to the fact that it was involving a young black woman. Because
Right.
normally, black women don't get that type of coverage anytime they come up missing or thought to be abducted or something like that. You
Right.
know, you know what I'm saying? So that was a revelation in itself that it became such a quick story, man. And I think also it was such a quick story, a national story, um, was the nature of it because it sounded so bizarre from the jump, Sharita. So if y'all don't know, man, CARLEE Russell, young woman down there in Alabama, um, they said that she was thought to be missing as of last Thursday.
Correct.
Last Thursday night, she was driving on a dark highway last Thursday night in Alabama. And according to reports, they said that she pulled over because she saw a toddler in the middle of the road. And this ain't like some like scenic country road. This is like a main highway.
This the side of the
Just a
highway.
dark Alabama highway at 9 o'clock at night, and your ass pull over because you saw a toddler walking on the highway, nigga.
My thing is, did nobody else see the toddler before
Right.
you? Before you?
Right. Before you. So what's really going on, Sharita?
I don't know. Now I was speculating with friends, and them other people, them clear people, they do this all the time.
Right.
So, we were speculating that, hey, she's a nurse. I think she's a nurse, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Mm-hmm.
were like, maybe she got caught doing something at work, got caught, stealing drugs, stealing money, something.
Uh-huh.
And, she had to come up with, with a plan
Right.
and disappear. I mean, this is really exactly what we said. And we were like, or, her and some dude, you had to get away. with this dude. I don't know. The thing I hate about it is I hate that now the focus is on, because we still don't know. Ain't nobody said yes, she lied. Ain't nobody said yes, she was at the Red Roof Inn. These are things we just hearing people talk about. She's
Right.
supposed to have been at the Red Roof Inn. She's supposed to, been with some dude. So I don't know. I just hate that people are turning it into, well, now they're not gonna look for black women, blah blah blah. They already wasn't looking for black women, so you
Right.
can't blame that on CARLEE.
Right.
I think it's gonna make a difference because they did look for her, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really hate it for her. I hate that, if this was a hoax, that she had to go to these extremes for whatever it was
Yeah.
happen. You know, I hate it. I hate it for her.
Yeah, just trying to make sense of it all, man. And then, like I said, if it is a ruse, a hoax, something of that nature, mental breakdown she had,
Right.
and like I said, definitely, you hope that she gets the help that she truly needs, if that's the case. But and now, like I said, I know the truth will come out. We'll get the reports here the next few days, several days, as far as what really, really, really happened. But then think about how embarrassing that is for your parents, man, because they all on national TV, you know what I'm saying, doing interviews and thinking, hey, my daughter was really, really abducted out here.
Right.
Or do you think the parents know something ain't right and they're just kind of just going with the flow?
I don't think initially they thought something was up. I mean, we know our children. So, if she was dealing with something, maybe they were hoping this was
Mm-hmm.
true and that, this ain't nothing she'd have made up. I don't know. I couldn't really read the mom. So I don't know if she knew. I think maybe in the back of her mind, she knew that what she said happened didn't happen, but was just hoping and praying that whatever was going on with her daughter, that she was found alive.
Right,
So
right.
I,
Yeah.
it sounded like a Lifetime movie. Who pulls over in the dark by yourself because you see a toddler on the side of the road, and where is the baby? You came home. Where the baby?
Where the baby is? Right.
Where the
You
baby?
know, and yeah, and there's surveillance, video or pictures of that area. They show where she pulled over, but then after that, they say it was kind of grainy and it was hard to see. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard this. Like I said, so many different stories or reports out there, so it's hard to substantiate what's true and what's not. But I heard a report earlier saying that, okay, on the night that she was found or that she came home, like if she was just randomly walking through the neighborhood, like without a care in the world, and then by the time that she got close to her parents' house, she was hauling ass, running, flailing her arms as if she was like running for somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, this shit is so bizarre
Very.
that I have to know. You know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta know.
Like, I gotta know. Like, I'm so invested at this point, man. Like, we gotta know what's up, man.
Because you got all these people talking, and well, y'all talking about y'all would have took your prayers, you hate to pray for, you want to take your prayers back, getting everybody jumping on bandwagons talking about, a black woman ain't safe, you don't know what happened, why are you this is something we gonna talk about, we gonna speculate about, we want to know the truth. Yeah, I want to know because I did pray for you, and yeah, I want to know because I was very concerned about you. So yeah,
Right.
we as the public deserve to know what
We
the
deserve to
hell happened.
know. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, something this so crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta see it through at this point. I don't care if she was black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, like
Whatever.
we got to know. We got to know, man. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of got to know or in the know, man, I'm gonna bring in my friend Miss JOIA joined us right here on the show, man. Single AM podcast show. What's going on, JOIA? How you doing?
Hi, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You just fine.
Okay, I didn't know what was freezing. If it was freezing, y'all, what we talking about? Like,
you know, we talking about CARLEE. You know, we talking about CARLEE, girl.
This is so heartbreaking, and I know you probably have already covered some of the main points that other people are kind of outraged about. But I'm like, the one time when America, international outlets, jump on a case involving a Black woman, it's questionable.
She ended up at the Red Roof Inn.
It's suspect, man. Hey, I didn't know she. Hey, y'all, I didn't know she was related to Smollett and them. That's CARLEE Smollett. That is CARLEE Smollett, man.
It's like she is, you know, and I'm just kind of like, there was so many lessons to be learned from the Justice Smollett case, and she just didn't learn them. And the thing that really irks me is that I don't know if you guys are kind of like TikTokers, but I'm like a TikToker conspiracy, and it's been kind of rumors around her parents knew exactly where she was, and it was so many people that were in on it.
What?
From her ex-boyfriend. So I think she was breaking up with her ex-boyfriend that came out and was like, thank you for the prayers and all of that. They were breaking up, and this was a ploy to get him back. And I was just talking to my sister, and I'm like, what is the craziest thing you guys have done to get an ex back or a person back? I think I told her, I told somebody I was like in a car accident.
Hey, now, I faked the car accident, but it wasn't to get my boo back. It was for a day off of work.
But this story is wild.
It's crazy.
It's heartening. It takes you on an emotional roller coaster. Like, what are you guys thinking? Like, where are your heads at with this case?
Man, like in the beginning, go ahead, Sheree, go ahead.
Well, I mean, of course, in the beginning, I'm very concerned. You know, I'm praying that, you know, she's found and, you know, she's not harmed, she ain't dead. But I still was like, something don't sound right. Who pulling over? It's a busy highway. It's at night. But, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm supporting this Black woman. So I'm in parental mode, like this is my child.
Right.
But then some just wasn't smelling right. And then, like I said, I'm a TikToker, so I'm listening to, you know, the different scenarios and the different things that people are talking about. And then you just walk home.
Right.
Oh, I'm mad. Like JC said, I want to know where you've been, what you've been doing, and why.
Me too. JC,
I deserve to know.
Where your head?
Like, I mean, definitely, you know, the same sentiments, you know, at this point, like, where you been at? You know, like, what's going on? Like, because I'm willing, even at this point, even as suspect and as fishy as the story is, as many holes in the story right now, I'm still willing to give her the benefit of the doubt and say that something happened. She may not have been abducted per se, but something happened, a mental episode or something, you know, at this point in time, man. So, like I said, I just want to know. I want to know what happened. I'm invested. I'm pulled in now, you know, because we were all invested from the jump. Yeah. You know, we thinking the sister's in trouble, and like we had never seen a national outcry that fast.
Never.
You know, ever for you know, for a Black woman, man, that's you know, supposedly missing. We see it for white women, you know, all the time or whatever, but never for us, man. So, you know, just based off of that alone, and you know, everybody having their comments and how they felt about it, you know, in the beginning, and then like as the days have gone by, you know, it's like you just want to know what the hell is going on at this point, man. You know.
And that's the key thing. Like for me, the reason why I wanted to hop on is just, you know, think about some of the legal ramifications of this case. CARLEE could potentially serve time. Her parents could serve time, when you think about all the resources that were used in just that short amount of time. And I believe I heard on a TikTok, another video, that it was a young lady. She recorded a call, and she was from the Hoover, I guess, area. Or she said she was from the Hoover area, and she was like, "Hi, I'm calling the police department because of the CARLEE case. I wanted to know, are we in danger for abductors?" And the police said, "No, you're not."
Oh, well,
so it's one of those things where it's like you said, like, we don't know what's going on. 48, and you know what? 48 hours is actually what they tell a lot of Black and Indigenous families when their loved ones go missing. Oh, wait, 48 hours. Sometimes they have to wait 72 hours, because as an adult, you're entitled to go missing. You know, that's something that you can actually do, unless your family like presses for it. They can do wellness checks. But I'm just thinking about all of the legal implications that she could be responsible for, her parents could be responsible for, her boyfriend and others that knew. But to involve a child in it, like, that just heightened it.
Yeah. You know,
the baby that you pulled
where the
over.
baby is, right?
Where the baby?
Man, where the baby is? You know,
well,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
no babies reported missing.
No,
And
no, man.
Memphis is still on high alert from that case involving that little 3-year-old baby.
Yes.
Right.
And I won't go into the details of that case because it's very gruesome, and that actually kind of tugged at my heartstrings. But we're just on high alert when it comes to children being in danger. Women start thinking about, is this a ploy that they are using now with babies? It's so heartbreaking. And I know some element is going to be, she had a mental break. What do you guys think? I feel like that's going to be a part of the response.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'll say this real quick, that Sharita, you can jump in. I don't think this is the first time that she's had a mental episode or mental break. I think this has probably been something that's been going on with this young lady for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And this was just like, you know, the one that kind of topped it all at this point. Because you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if it was a mental issue, that doesn't happen overnight. Right. You know, it's a buildup, you know, of things that are strange, you know, that have occurred probably, you know, in her early adulthood, you know what I'm saying? And maybe it's a cover up going on by the parents, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you don't know who's all involved with it at this point. But I just hope, if it is a mental issue, guys, I hope that she does, you know, get the help that she needs, man, because like, and the reason why I'm kind of leaning towards that, like, I've known people that have had schizophrenic and bipolar, you know, episodes and tendencies and crazy things they've done or said, you know, so that's why I'm kind of leaning towards maybe something of that nature may have happened.
Right. And you know, I've worked in mental health, so I've seen it all. And I think I'm thinking that maybe they will use mental health as the excuse as to why she did it. I just don't. I hope she's not. I hope she really does have mental health issues, because don't throw that as the reason that you did it. And you really just did it because another TikTok theory that you got caught stealing at work, or you got fired, or you got caught stealing drugs at work, and that's why you left. So I don't know, but she better not use mental health, and that's not the issue. So I don't know. I just pray that it does not put a stain, another stain on searching for Black women when they do become missing. Because I don't like it.
No doubt, man. Hey, JOIA, listen, I'm not gonna hold you, man. I appreciate you jumping on. You know what I'm saying? And then once we get the big show going, the live show, I want you back, you know, to join us again, man, and talk about some other big topics going on in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I definitely want you guys to watch me on Comedy Hype as well.
That's
YouTube.
right.
So I don't know. I may be giving you a call, JC, to pop on Comedy Hype.
Let's go. I would love the honor, the opportunity to jump on, man. I've seen you do your thing on Comedy Hype. I also saw you on what was the TV show? On TV One.
Don't call me out now. I have on my makeup tonight. She was on TV One. Yeah, I was on TV.
Yeah, no, you did. You were dope though. You did an awesome job. You were great. You know what I'm saying? Do you still talk to the guy?
Oh my gosh! See, I knew this was a setup, JC. I knew it was a setup. Help me, Sharita, help me. But this show is called Asking for a Friend. We just wrapped this show. It was a new show on TV One. It was a dating show for Black singles, and it was really fun. It was a fun reality show experience. I'm glad it was just one episode and it wasn't multiple for people to hate me. But me and the guy who chose me, Emmanuel, no, we're not dating. So I'm single out here in these streets. No.
Okay.
So we're not dating, but it was a really cool. It was a really
okay.
Yeah.
I did see like the promos and stuff for that. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. It was really good. It was really good. And JOIA, you did your thing on the show, man. So definitely, you definitely came off better than the other chick. I'll say that. I'll say that. Yeah, man. Yeah. That other chick, she knows something else, man. Yeah, you did a great job, man. Definitely, homie. Hey, man. But like I said, you be good, man, and we gonna holler at you soon, okay?
Okay, thank you. So
thank you, man. Appreciate you. All right.
Bye.
All right, man. That was the homie right there checking in. Right, JOIA, man. You know, she from the city, from Memphis, down there in the ATL, doing her thing in the legal world, man. Like I said, TV One, Comedy Hype, man. She's out here doing the thing, man. You know, I got friends everywhere, man.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. For real. You know, like I said, we got friends everywhere. You know, we getting sponsorship money. Cause you see Sharita hair braided. You know what I'm saying? You know, we spent all the sponsorship money, all the money we get for the podcast, we spend on Sharita's braids.
It's time for a do-over.
What did Dr. J think about your braids?
Well, you know, what can I say? Let's just say Dr. J has his name. Honestly, he is the doctor.
Oh God. What did you do to Dr. J, man?
I ain't do nothing to him that he didn't want done.
You know what?
That's it.
So you just walked in the casino.
Man, look.
And you saw Dr. J.
I was shocked. Because, you know, we were just talking about him that Friday night.
Right.
So I walk in there and I look and said, wait a minute. So the closer I get, I said, oh no, that's Dr. J. I'm immediately getting my phone, pulling the camera up. He was getting up to walk away. And and then I'm wondering why ain't nobody else around him. So I walk up and I asked him, you know, for a picture. And he said, sure. So I took the picture and he walked on away. And the lady he was sitting there beside was an old white lady. She's like, you know, I've been sitting here for an hour and I ain't know who he was. He finally told me his name when he got ready to leave. I'm like, ma'am, you were in the company of greatness.
You know what I'm talking about? Man, that's the doctor right there. Before Jordan, it was Dr. J, man. It wouldn't be no Michael Jordan if it wasn't Dr. J, man. And Dr. J's always been super cool as far as taking pictures, whatever, fans, pictures, autographs, whatever the fans want. He's always accommodated and has always done a great job when it comes to that, man. So that's awesome, man.
Yeah, he was so sweet. And
yeah.
And I think once people saw me take a picture with him, they became, nose trying to like, well, who is that? Who is that? I'm like, who is who? Him?
To me, like everybody should know who Dr. J is. Like when you see him.
It was a man, a black man, probably your age, came up to me and asked me, well, who was that? I said, Dr. J. And then he started running. Like, bruh.
Yeah, man. You know, the doctor was in town for the Ice Cube Big Three basketball league that came to town, man. We were in the building on Saturday, man. It was cool. It was cool, you know, to see all the former NBA players, man, see the celebs, you know, in the building and everything. So that was pretty cool. But, you know, Ice Cube wasn't too happy with the FedEx Forum. He loved Memphis.
Yeah.
You know, all the love he got from the city, but Ticketmaster and FedEx Forum, he told them folks, thank you guys for nothing. Because apparently, you know, when you tried to go online, it was showing that all the lower bowl, the tickets were sold. Right. But when you got down there, man, there was so many seats available.
I saw that. I saw it on TV. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Something definitely ain't right, man. Hell, they asked me if I wanted to sit courtside. You know what I'm saying? That's how many seats were available.
Any other venue like that, if they see, man, they tell people to come down and make it look better for the cameras.
Right.
That was slow. He said F he said F said it for him.
Right. Because the city showed love, man. They gave him a key to the city and everything.
Yeah.
Right.
That, you know, it wasn't Memphis. It was FedEx and Ticketmaster.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. So I don't know what was going on with the FedEx Forum, man, but if there's any truth to that, man, that's shame on them, man.
They was hating. That's what
hating on their boy Ice Cube. Yeah, man. But he said he ain't fooling with them folks no more. At all, man.
He'll never come back.
Man, yeah, I don't think he will, man. It's not because of anything we did, but just the Forum and Ticketmaster doing them dirty, man. Right. Definitely, man. But speaking of folks coming to town, ERYKAH BADU coming on Friday, man.
I thank you. I know John Best. I hope he watching, cause he don't want me to screenshot my doggone conversation where you said you're gonna give me 2 tickets. I need my
brother John.